Hey, I'm Alex, and today I'm going to be reviewing Lone Survivor. Marcus Luttrell and his team set out on a mission to capture or kill notorious Taliban leader Ahmad Shah in late June 2005. Marcus and his team are left to fight for their lives in one of the most valiant efforts of modern warfare. So, I'm not really a fan of war movies, they normally just don't do it for me, but this one I actually really enjoyed. Most war movies that I've seen, it's mainly just about explosions and being as action packed as possible. The plots usually don't make sense, or either that or they're just way too simple. Like, this is what a soldier does, and that's it. That's normally what I've seen, but this one, it actually shows, like, alright, this is a mission that they're going on. This is what happens when shit happens. Like, when they're completely screwed, like, okay, we need to get out of here. We're screwed. We do not. We are outnumbered, like 20-1. We are not gonna make it out of this. Like that's basically the situation of this movie, and like I said before, there's not like a million explosions. It's not like fire everywhere. Like, yeah, there's explosions, but they're more realistic. Just boom, like just things scatter everywhere, and the firefights that it shows, like you see, like just everything goes crazy in just a small area, and so it did a really good job in like making making me feel trapped along there with them, because it's like when you play a game and then just hordes and hordes keep on coming and you keep shooting and like, but they're still coming. There's just no end, and you reach a point. It's like, okay, we're not gonna make it. This is it. This is our last stand. We're not getting out of here alive. I I thought that was a great part of the film. Another thing I really liked is typically whenever Afghanistan or any country out in the Middle East is mentioned, people think, oh, they're evil, like they're terrorists, they're trying to kill us. Like, no, that there's the Taliban, yeah, that they're evil and they want to kill us, but that doesn't mean all of them are. Which it was really refreshing to see this movie do that. Like they come across some civilians who are like, no, we're not the Taliban. We don't like killing people. We hate those guys too. They're crazy. So I thought I really liked that. One of the things that I didn't really like about the film, it's a very small thing. Like I know the movie is called Lone Survivor, and it's based on a true story, but early on in the film, like it shows one of the characters being like lifted off, and like he's the lone survivor, and then like it flashes back to show like the events that went up to that. I when that happened, like throughout the film, I knew who was going to survive and who wasn't. So it could have been a lot more tense had they just showed that scene at the end, because they did, but they shouldn't have had it at the beginning. That's just my opinion, though. Also, the briefing scene, like very early on in the film, I felt was a little bit slow, but it picked up really quickly after that. But overall, I thought this was a really great film. Like I normally don't like war films, but this one I thought was pretty great. Um, so yeah, you don't necessarily have to buy it, but I would definitely rent it or something. Check this movie out. It's really worth your time.